back here with another video. Y'all guys can see in the title we will be doing another WWE shop unboxing here today. This title I am very excited about. It's a title I have had before a few times. It was one of the first titles that I did get when I first came into the whole belt hobby. If you guys have been following me for, from the beginning or whatever the case may be, I have quite a few stories. Myself and my boy Todd. So big shouts up to Todd. Once he probably already seen the title of the video, as well as probably watching the video. So big ups to you. This title that I'm about to unbox here today just has so many memories. WWE, of course, as well as myself, in the belt hobby. I had this title on I don't know, 2 or 3 occasions. I must just say 2, but I don't know how many times I've had this title. I've had it, sold it, got it again, sold it, restoned it, things like that. But this particular one that I got here today, I do not plan on getting rid of it. I do plan on holding on to it. I'm very excited to have it back into my collection. I will be, of course, restoning it at some point, probably next year. I do plan to start my year off with this particular title. So as always, just want to thank everybody who has shown support to the channel, as well as to myself and to my brother, to Hayes Evolution as a whole, Hayes Evolution Restoning, Hayes Evolution Barbershop, to our Instagrams, Facebooks, things like that. We do have some things that we are planning to bring back next year that I'm really excited about. Some new things coming. I think you guys already been following me and know some new Restone products, things like that. Some new things that I will be doing next year. Well, I kind of already started them, but I'll be doing them, next year. I do want to say that we are coming to the end of the year. So you guys, so far as with the restoning, y'all guys know that toward the end of the year, that's when I take my break. So as of probably November 15th, I still will be taking orders, and y'all guys can still inquire and things like that, about me restoning your belts and things like that. But I won't be starting all of December. I won't be restoning any belts. The thing is that I will still be taking orders, but I won't start anything until January 1st, 2021. I have talked with a couple of you other guys, have already inquired about me restoning. That doesn't apply to you guys. I still will get your belts and still will get them done before the end of the year. So that's out of the way. Let's get this bad boy open, man, because I'm very excited to see what this. It is a belt that they did remake, and let's see what this thing is looking like. Boom! So there we have our box. We're gonna go ahead and get it open. I will say that this is probably the fastest that I have gotten anything from WWE Shop. I did place this order like the other day, and I thought it was gonna take a little bit of time, because if you guys know, if you guys have been ordering anything from WWE Shop, their shipping has been all kind of crazy and messed up. That's another reason why I do stop with the restoning around the holidays, because I just don't like really shipping. I don't like people shipping their stuff and then me having to ship it back during that time, because it's just a lot of traffic and people's things get lost, or the bad enough they don't, the boxes get trashed during the transit. But it just happens a lot more during the Christmas holidays. So that's another reason why I kind of just, mellow down during that time. So as you guys know, we have all these. And then we have our receipt. And this bad boy better go this time, the first time. First thing, it's all themed here. So y'all guys see the shorts I had on, so let's go ahead and unbag this first. And this is your Edge tank top. It was on sale for I think it was like $5, so I went ahead and picked this bad boy up to go with what we have here. Let's go ahead and let's get right real quick. And All right. So now, as y'all guys see, we got the shirt on to go ahead and we're going to unbox the Rated R spinner. So let's go ahead and get this out the bag. Boom, first there is your belt bag. As y'all guys see, it does have the Rated R Superstar logo there on the edge, and as you guys see there at the bottom. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing out of the bag so you guys can see it, man. We can all take a look at this bad boy together. And boom. All right. Yes, sir. I mean, what can I say? You know, it's a spinner title. You know, everybody has their different opinions about the spinner title. I know I wasn't really ever a fan of the spinner title until I started collecting belts. But first look at this bad boy compared to the older ones that they had. Yeah, man, this bad boy is it is better, man. Because now I do have the both so far as the regular WWE the spinner title, just the regular spinner title, which I have up there that's on WWE Shop right now, as well as this Rated R Superstar belt. So I will at some point probably do a little comparison review video of this title, because there is some differences with and I'll point those out. There is some differences with this title compared to the older title that some of you guys may have. As you can tell right off top, the gold tone. You can see on here that the gold is darker. You guys can see the logo, it is raised. I don't know if you guys can see that from there, but, and I don't mean the wheel. The wheel is raised, of course, but the logo, like the R and the Rated R Superstar, all these, it's raised. You know, if you have one of the older ones, you can see like most of that is just flat, but you know, or maybe it's a bit raised, but on this one, it's really raised there. So, you know, I'm very happy with this title. I actually meant to get this bad boy, like, you know, I kind of had left it sitting there for a little bit, and I ended up picking up, I think, like the Undisputed and the United States title before this one. But they actually had this bad boy on sale, and I went on and went and got it. Like I always tell you guys, WWE Shop keeps sales going on their belts, especially, you know, right now it seems like they've done a lot of sales this year. So, man, that's a good time to pick up belts, man. The Edge nameplate down at the bottom. On my older ones, I had the Jamar Edge nameplates. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that for this one necessarily, but I probably will, but we'll see. But yeah, this is one that I will probably hold on there for a little bit. First look, I'm trying to see any differences there. I will say this too, on the Monday Night Raw plate, the lock is a tad bit smaller than on like the other ones that we have. Just by, I can tell that right off top with the lock. I mean, it's made a little bit better, but it's smaller than compared to the other ones. And I know some people may say they don't think it is, but it is. It's smaller. But the belt, of course, is made more cleaner, you know, things like that. And of course, man, it's just nice, man. It's a nice belt. There are other reviews. Like I said, I'll probably come back and still do another review on it and things like that. I do have some other videos that I plan on putting out. I plan on putting out before the end of the year. So far, it's probably the comparison with these spinners. A belt video I want to do talking about the Signature Series belts that have been put out this year. As y'all guys know, they did release the Undertaker one this week. So I do want to do a video on my thoughts on the Signature Series, as well as give my thoughts on this whole thing about the best replica made this year, and give my opinion and my 2 cents on what I think the best replica is this year. Y'all guys may be shocked because I kind of changed my mind with one of these, but we'll see. I do have my Hayes Evolution restoning video that I'm gonna put together at the end of the year, just kind of thanking everyone that I've dealt with this year and things like that. So I'll have that coming out here between now and the end of the year. You guys, in my last video that I was planning to get one more title this year, and that was it. This is it. So this is the last title that I will be getting this year. We do know it's Christmas and all that stuff is coming upon us, so I need to turn my focus toward my kids, and not saying that I don't, but my focus is always on them, but I need to make sure they're squared away for Christmas first before I get back into doing what it is that I do. Accomplished my belt goals for the year, so anything else will be extra, and so I'm gonna probably take a little bit of a break from buying belts and then pick up, next year to bring more content for you guys and things like that. Rated R spinner, man. I don't even know what the version, I don't even know what you call this, version 3. That's what I'm gonna call it, version 3, or whatever the case may be. But there are some differences, but the belt is beautiful, man. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad that they brought this belt back, and things of that nature. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get this bad boy. I'm not gonna touch it, like I said, for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it in the case somewhere and have it sitting, and things like that. So, again, as always, I thank you guys for always watching the videos, giving me your feedback, leaving your nice comments, even the negative comments. I appreciate those as well, even though a lot of them don't see the light of day, but I appreciate you guys. But with that being said, man, it's your boy, man, Phenomenal One, ATH the Great, man, and I'm out. Peace. Run it back. You got 10 seconds. Do something within 10 seconds.